The sack.
Choose your...
Well, well. First blood on the sand strikes the perfect note.
Of the held ones.
Lives like grains of sand. For my king. I'll take your tribute.
Fall from my
You had no...
Tormented no more.
is under attack.
perfect.
Connection with the arrow. They've got the X mark. They're holding it back into the torrent. Perfect usage of complexity skills to keeps him safe for now. CCNC won't be able to chase for the kill. This has to be a big careful as well. Epicenter's up, and if Kyle's feds up, they may be able to have enough magical damage to bring down CCNC. They'll lead him with the Burrow Strike. Torrent to follow through, and with the Epi, they've got enough with that Epicenter. It's going to be close. They do. Z3 comes in, make sure they have enough damage.
On next, but it's gonna be a while. And he's really the only person that has having a good time. They're gonna make another gank. There's no epicenter here, but they have both.
They have indeed. The boat comes through. Torrent onto him. Have they got enough damage? They have indeed. Four of the heroes surround CCNC. Another kill for complexity. They're not done yet. They're trying to look for more. Sprouts onto Misery. Misery's not getting home either. Double kill for Lim. 9-1.
Reminds me of like offlane Bat Rider. Remember, as a bat, you always just rush the blink, but
Yeah,
for a long time drums. Yeah, it's like very similar playstyle, and this allows him to be so much more active so much early on. You know, you don't rely just on the blink. He gets to walk around with much more.
The cover of a smoke.
Yeah, they know exactly where CCNC is here as well. They have epicenter, so this is a very easy kill if they can get all the long.
With the amount of stuns that they have, Arrow, Torrent, I mean, they've got so much control. Absolute nightmare for OpTic to play at against this game. Point of the game, just 12 minutes in. It's doing so much against OpTic's lineup, right? He sprouted, skewers away, limps on the hunt, and yeah, Zai, I think he just TPing cancelled, immediately realized that he cannot go for that with Limp in the neighborhood, and with that TP cancelled, it doesn't really make anything any better for Zai as he just gets chased down. Yeah, it's so hard to jump on, even if they do manage to get the vision. Zai still only halfway towards the Blink Dagger. They're going to get moving onto him straight away with the Burrow Strike. Jesse actually a little slow with that one. Doesn't find the follow-up stun. And with that, Zai knows that he can go for the safe TP out. Bit of a messed up from the combo there of Complexity. Potentially, I think Jesse couldn't quite close the gap up top. They've got the lead in again. These arrows from Link just perfectly coming in each and every time after the X mark. They have this,
and then OpTic just surprised them with a big smoke play. But that's assuming that, you know, Complexity is, like you said, giving that easy mistake. Moon's gonna get caught out.
Yeah. This one, they've got the Moonlight, but they do have the sentries down. OpTic gets a kill. It's a good one, Moon. Got a fine kill streak, so moves around, guarding the outside of the pit on the high ground. And indeed, Complexity will take this rush. No trouble at all. Aegis into the hands of Lim.
I think Isaac. Who blinks in?
Yeah, gets the Burrow Strike onto CCNC. PPD and Zai's down the sideline. Zai looking for an opportunity to jump in. They've got the dust onto Kyle. Silence as well onto the Kunkka. But obviously they're backing up. Lim leaps forward, gets the slow with the diffuser blade onto Misery, setting up the Blink Burrow Strike from Move. With the X-Mark pack, they'll take down the Night Stalker. The rest of OpTic get themselves back up to belly coming in for Pycat. It's just the problem that it's not quite there for the other cores on his team. And that is indeed.
So normally Blink Dagger is a very good split pushing out.
My hunt again. We'll see if he can find PPD. Look a little deeper. Let's get his eyes onto the Magnus here. And in fact, with the arrow and the Epi, they may just even be able to kill him through the cold embrace. It's not going to be enough of a heal. And even with the Winter's Curse from PPD trying to hold back Moo, Moo will survive as he Burrow Strikes out of the Chakram. And look at this. Complexity, they're looking for more. The Orchid comes down onto PPD.
That tower is dead.
Yeah, they've got the Chakram, but that really is about it. You know, this Night Stalker cannot get stuck in. And Pycat, with his build, he has no intention of turning up for defense at the moment. He's still in farm mode. He can't come to a fight at this stage of the game with his irons. So they have to let it go. 23 minutes in, Complexity clearing up this mid lane of Rax. Moo being X-Mart, looking to go in for a bit of harassment before he gets dragged back. They'll play it safe. They kept forgetting the Meteor Hammer out in the team fights.
I don't think you can recall the first and back into the Meteor Hammer.
Not watch the channel.
Yeah, you just wait for that X to run out and then they automatically get called back.
Up top, the PPD moves in there with the Burrow Strike. That's going to be one, and in fact, he's jumping forward for more as he freaks there with the silence onto CCNC, and he's got to kill himself. Bloodstone deny.
4 to 5 cores, especially with Prophet playing the 4.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pycat blinks into a couple of trees farming it, but it's a
Oh,
bait.
and he has got no way out of this one. The Torrent comes in along with the Epicenter and boat to the face. He's close, and he find the Dream Jump. He's going to step it up the high ground. But the Sandstorm Pycat opens onto it there. The Burrow Strike, but Moo is falling low. OpTic, and they actually finish off Moo. Mid lane, the stun's going to be there, controlling of CCNC. Limp jumps forward, has the stun onto Pycat. The Quick Fear comes through with a mischance. He can't stand around for too long. Winter's Curse, not really hurting him, just holding him in place. But mid lane, they've lost Zai. CCNC gets caught out by the stun from Chessie. They have the magical damage to take down Timber. And again, it's OpTic losing heroes. They can't get their teeth stuck in at all to Complexity's lineup. And they're trying to run. They're trying to get back to base, but Moo's not going to let them. Jumps in with a Burrow Strike. Misery's down as well. I don't know if it's happening, Lumi, at this stage.
I don't know either. It would not surprise me if OpTic calls him seconds in the rest. Chessie is gonna easily take here. He is so tanky.
Power, diabolic needed. There we go. Kyle, spark onto CNC. We'll sit there, dive in for it. At the moment, it's just sort of keeping them back. Making that space for the racks to go down in the second set of racks down. Love it.
Yeah.
Nintendo, ring us up. Here we go, top lane Moo. He's coming in, giving the vision. They will fight Zai, quick with the blink out. They won't be able to catch him, but they should be able to get Misery. They've got the X-Mark. Oh, X-Mark into Meteor Hammer. It's a hard combo to pull off, and Kyle, he will whip it.
All right, take back everything I said about Kyle. Come on, how do you... And
RP
then
into,
more media, yeah.
into 5-man Meteor Hammer. I think you're onto something. Where's PPD's phone number? Give him a ring. There we go, around the pit, ready to fight. X-Mark onto Misery. They will miss the X-Mark in tower cover this time, but it doesn't matter. Look how much damage is coming out from Link. Cold Embrace comes through from PPD. You've got CCC on the front line trying to split Complexity up, but then Moonlight Shadow. A Burrow Strike away, Moo a little low. Misery being turned towards by Neshrak, and CCC is keeping them at bay. Now jump forward with the silence for Z3, just a physical from Limp. Limp will pick up the kill. Godlike for Mirana. 23-3. PPD's not even getting home. He tries to TP out in the tree line, but Complexity's got the lockdown.
Easy for OpTic to come into. Exa and Burrow Strike. Orchid.
He's gonna die.
Like,
That quick and easy play.
PPD is like...
Did he have cold embrace?
yeah, he is. Not a cold monster.
Oh, he's not even using his spells now. And they're still holding on OpTic, or at least trying their best to do so. Jesse finds the stun, but the X-Mark as well, holding CCNC in place. OpTic desperately trying to clear out this wave at the top. Got forward onto Jesse, bring him down to half, but there's the Sprout, the stun and the silence, holding CCNC back. Tier 3 in the top lane, now down to less than half health. Pycat looking towards move, but move is so beefy. The Solar Crest drums and point booster. And up top, PPD just gets comboed down by the Winter Wyvern. Meteor Hammer is going to be off the point this time. CCNC timber chains away. Pycat trying to do something this game, but he just cannot. The Burrow Strikes in from Moo, holding Pycat back. CCNC out of mana, out of health. Here's the RP! He finally does it, side! And it might... No, it does nothing! It absolutely does nothing! No one is dying on Complexity, and GG well played is called. My goodness, I would not want to be sitting in the OpTic boot camp at the moment, because there is going to be silence. That was such a beat. There just never was a hope for them. 3-29.
Talking about for coL, sorry, I don't know. Phantom Assassin, Lone Druid.
Smoke the spell, be careful lads. OpTic may be seeing if they can get some sort of a chase down. Limp's there hiding on the sidelines, they'll turn, they'll get a two-man stun here indeed, and Moo jumps forward, they'll look towards the Rubik, first blood for Kyle.
You get to hell. Tell them
When you get to... Here's the problem with a Nyx Assassin as well. If a Nyx Assassin isn't getting his levels, what sort of impact can he actually have during the mid-game? It's very hard.
Well, we don't normally see Nyx being soloed in a 1v1 lane, or 1v2 lane like this. Normally you see, unless they put a Rubik in this game, but Rubik needs to force to help out bottom. Moo dropping very low here, might actually go down to another dagger, blinks forward, Moo dropping very low, yeah, he's gonna go down.
It's exactly what OpTic needed. Getting them a kill on the board, going away at Pyke at the same time though. Limp will be
being done. Unfortunately, that wasn't timed with the catapult. Had the catapult been there, they would have taken the kill.
CCNC now does have the 6. Good job he does, because Kyle's going in. They've got the stunners though. Can Kyle get the stun? Yes, he can. Have they got enough damage? Indeed they do, with the Hex control. Complexity.
Kyle, have my bit.
It's best to take from behind the tree line. They look for the opening. Good stun onto Jesse. He sets up a CCNC. You can see Savage Roar. By some time, still mana in the pot for CCNC to come forward. But now he's low. The two-man silence comes out. Limp, look at the chase. Dye goes for the TP out, but look at his here. Kyle's with the stun. Z3's got the vision. They should be able to chase down this storm. He's got no mana. They get him in the tree line, and what a rotation from Limp. Did get him over the tree line. He's going to know that something's around, but PPG still with the invis. Giving them this information and looking to have enough potential to set up for this kill. They move on to Moo, with the Burrow Strike and the Sandstorm, trying to get away, but Misery's there with the stolen Burrow Strike, comes in and OpTic claim the kill, taking Moo out. See what else Misery can pull off with the stolen Burrow Strike. Mid lane, the bear would be nice. In fact, he may just get it. Telekinesis into the Burrow Strike. I'll take that easy 300 gold. Thank you very much, says Misery. Easy gold, and in fact, they might get a kill out of it as well. Stun's not going to connect onto Kyle. Grab the Savage Roar side stand back and look at this wraparound for Limp. He has the silence coming out of the Rubik. Burrow Strike to hold him down for a move. They'll get one. They'll look towards side. They should be able to get this as well. It's going to be close. It's going to be enough. They take him down. PPD tries to hold the bat with the Winter's Curse, but it only catches one. He's zipping into this, but he really cannot stick around for the fight with Complexity, just diving in deep.
Gets to level 6.
I mean, yeah, in these 2 games so far, he's just been unable to get any sort of advantage. Curse off top lane. They've got the silence. Is it going to be enough time for the Sand King to come in? It is just
last
enough
second.
time. Nature's Prophet is definitely one of the heroes that you can make a good argument for building it on early.
I mean, top lane move.
CCNC is good, and finally Crypt and Biker finishes him off, but now the turnaround comes in from Limp. Exorcism, finger from Kyle. Shuts down Zion. Pycat, he ain't getting home either. They should have the damage with the Ghost. They do indeed. Limp, again. Complexity just outnumbers them.
Yeah, Limp in particular has been just being everywhere at the right place, right time. Mid lane jump coming in for Z-Freak. Z-Freak,
It's all right, he's got the Meteor Hammer.
it's a lot of strength, man. Now Sprout, Meteor Hammer, give him the stun. The stun's gonna be there. Boom, on top of your head. Get out of here.
Woo, drops the hammer.
What'd you call it? That's the teabagging of Dota 2,
It's
right?
the teabagging of Dota 2.
just
I think that's definitely the first time a Storm's been Meteor Hammered at 15 minutes in by a position 4.
There you go. It's Dunzo.
That's career ending. Oh, and the bear. He didn't even get caught out by the stun. Chesty gets the bear out. He may be in trouble himself.
Chesley TP's.
Oh, no, the Z-Freak comes in. Here we go, Meteor Hammer, boys. Where's it at? Oh, no time for Meteor Hammer. He's got a Sprout move. Comes into the Mr. Middle, gets the 2-man Burrow Strike and the Epicenter side. Spike carapaces, but they're turning. They do lose Z-Freak, but they get 2 in return. They may even get more. They've got the Urn on side. Complexity chasing him down. Burrow Strike from Moo picks up the double. Just in case he needed some extra help. Kaya complete the CCNC. We've seen the magic that can do. Bottom lane. Lots of drums, closes the gap, straight in with the Burrow Strike. The finger from Kyle brings him down.
Teams, what they like to do is they do the first half of the Roshan without the DPO, and then when they expect a fight to come in, then they finish it up with the DPO.
Zai will reveal himself. Chesty's in the neighborhood. They've got the chase down with the Radiant. And here we have it. Zai gets caught out. Well, I thought Grant said the game in this patch and this meta has been bringing a lot of good victories and fortune to this team. They're getting it sorted out. They're working it out. And it's having a lot of potential. Mood charging in, looking for the wire, and the triple silence. CCNC comes in, trying to buy time. The finger, bringing PPD down low and isn't enough. Limp gets the kill. Buyback straight away. They do lose Moo off the back of this, but they continue with the push. The Meteor Hammer and the Exorcism bringing it down low. Pycat now with the BKB ready to play. He'll cut down more. This could get messy for Complexity. Kyle crit it down as well. Double kill for Pycat. He'll turn his attention towards Limp, bringing him down. The Lotus Orb, is it enough to save Limp? It's gonna be. He's keeping himself alive with the siphons and the silence, but he finally gets taken out. He's got the Aegis. We'll be there for round 2. I don't know how much you can do with it though. There's not really a lot that Jesse could do to save him. And Pycat with the exact aggressive. Why not CCNC with them? But with the Bloodstone and the Kaya, he's not falling a zip away. And they'll find the opening. Onto the big target as well. It's Jesse jumping forward straight away with the telekinesis. No chance for a Savage Roar to save him.
Yep.
Big kills now being picked up by OpTic. They're getting some true momentum. Zai still left behind. Moo's got eyes on him. Zai trying to play himself away. Does have the blink out with the Vendetta. He's going to make it. Dust not going to catch him. Zai will survive for now.
Oh, the Z-Freak drops the sentry. Oh, give it the hammer!
Your hammer comes in on top of the Burrow Strike. Z-Freak, ladies and gentlemen.
Get fucked, dude. That was
Potential at this stage of the game is so much higher.
also, there's not many ways to stop her from going. Get set up by Zai. There's also not much to stop her from going.
And XP is already over that. OpTic just finding much more with this, the way that they're splitting up the map. CCNC constantly being in the lane of their side, trying to sit mid, but the sentry's down. Got a good amount of stuns, just get forced and glimmered. Cold Embrace as well. Will keep Zai alive in the Winter's Curse on the back line. Holding Complexity together. Zip forward with the Vortex. Dragging one in. Limp's trying to turn the fight around. Puts the BKB in the Exorcism. They're just trying to finish off this kill onto the Skanking. They're bringing him low. CCNC will be able to find it. The BKB on Storm doing absolute wonders for CCNC. Mike's trying to run. Will jump himself out of the Sprout. Limp will continue to chase with the Exorcism. Now he has to back up. He's got to be careful. Complexity have already lost 2. The BKBs are out on OpTic. They're still trying to fight back into this one. 2-man silence. But without the Sanking and the Lion, there's not a lot of...
He's gonna pour it into base right now. Meteor Hammer.
There we go.
Boom. I guess that's what he could do. And he ports back out. Yeah, he gets the building. So, like, I mean, that's pretty sweet, I guess. And now Meteor Hammer gets channel up top. They will lose the range racks.
And in fact, the Bears in the middle of the spot above the down bottom.
Savage Roar, okay. Push him away.
And Limp comes in on the side. It's silence. The big push coming in on this top. They are going to have to react to this one OpTic Gaming. As The Bear's in onto Melee. Fortification popped immediately. CCNC looking to come in and just head with the Bear. Winter's Curse on the back line, catches out two of them. Chesney bringing Kyle down very low. They'll come in with the stun. It isn't quite enough to finish off Kyle. Zip forward from CCNC will get the job done. They'll take down the Lion. Plus the BKB exorcism. Pycat is full of his own BKB trying to fight, but indeed they managed to get the steal. They're looking to try and take the Rubik out of this fight if they can, but he's forced back. He yours is up. He's keeping the exorcism going in this fight. Pycat falls low, but he swallows the cheese. Now ready to go back in, looking to take down Limp. He is low in this fight. Epicenter comes through in the middle of the air from Moo. As he jumps into the center of it all, finds the Burrow Strike onto PPD, but overall the push is successful. They may have lost Kyle, but they get the Rax.
Rax is gone, by the way.
Do lose Limp as well. What the hell happened?
Yeah, I mean,
Control has been absolutely monumental in the team fights.
You could give it to Misery. He currently
get like a good steal.
He has Exorcism right now. Didn't care about that.
That could be. I mean, they can still move it around. We may them do so. CCSC finds Kyle out. Them themselves yet to lose a tier 3 over on the dinosaur. Still standing. We'll find Kyle once again. CCNC with the zip. Easy pickoff. Can't afford to send Kyle out alone in that sort of situation. Zai's got eyes on Moo as well.
Yeah, they need a Storm to jump in.
They're bringing in Pycat, trying to close the gap. They've got the setup done. In comes Pycat. He's looking for the crit. Won't quite find it. Sandstorm's there for Moo. Moo now turns with the Burrow Strike. Limp with the Exorcism. Gets the two-man silence. CCNC zipping down the backlines. Big crit coming out from Pycat, but it's not quite big enough. They've got the Winter's Curse holding this Trumpet in place. There's the refresher shard popped by PPD. He's looking for another chance to use it, but it looks like he doesn't need to. They've already found the 3 kills that they were after. Kyle being taken out previously in the jungle, and then they move on for the 2 big ones. They get Chesney, they get Lim. They may get Moose. He's
trying to take that range Rax. The question is, can OpTic go all the way? Because I don't know if they are down. They're going to buy back.
Right. They're buying back here. They're coming in. Just the one of them, just Chesney at the moment with the fortification. coL do not want to lose a Rax at all. Zip forward, they're looking for Kyle. They'll get him. Pycat jumps in. That's going to be Kyle down again. They turn towards Chesney. Chesney's in trouble. He needs help, but he needs it now. Buyback forced out by Lim. Now OpTic, they're looking at the disengage. Jump forward. They get the immediate lockdown onto CCNC. Take him down once. Silence onto Zai. Complexity just hugging their ward here. They'll have to get back to base, though. OpTic's in there. TP backs come through. If they can make this jump, it'll be absolutely huge. They get him easily. Lim! No, he's going to get taken down! He's down for 100! That might actually just be game over. As we talked about, they could not let one of their big calls go down unless they can still find something big off the back of it. They jump in with the strike, the Burrow Strike.
Oh,
the corner brace is there. The curse holding this man in place. CCNC's looking to finish them off as Zai gets the perfect 2-man stun. Moo falling low. Jump in again from Moo. He's desperately trying to keep his boys alive. The Glimmer Cape for Zefik allowing him to back up, but they'll lose the Nature's Prophet. They're going to lose Lone Druid as well. They've lost the 2 cores. The Complexity just could not let happen. I think this may just be over.
I think it's over. Moo's going to go down. Storm making the play, zipping for the line as well.
Just cleaning up. 4 dead without buyback.
OpTic
moving
getting
for the victory.
Does that matter?
I don't know if it does.
I don't think
He's
so.
the only man alive. Z-Freak and his hammer.
Well, that was a good run for the Prophet.
I mean, it was, but as you said, maybe some more standard itemization could have spelt this game out a little nicer for Complexity. They tried something different, it didn't work in the end. And that one, that last defense, then it was always going to go to shambles. They lose the Death Prophet straight out. He doesn't get...
The biggest fan of this, but they know something we don't, and that's why they're playing.
That's then the Razor being taken to the top lane. So with that in mind, is this just some better matchups for coL?
Very strong matchup. Yeah. You see here, a ton of pressure on the mid lane. Corn's going to hit right on point as well.
That's your first blood limit.
That is. And he even ate his quote-unquote better carry. But let's not forget that at level 15, OmniKnight has a pretty decent damage talent. You get plus 90 damage. And it's always a pretty meme pub build with things like phase boot, SNY kind of stuff. I don't think he'll go that route.
You don't think he'll go the phase? You think we'll get? Do you get like the Radiance?
Yeah, I think we're gonna see some sort of Radiance, kind of a very tanky OmniKnight that you have to deal with.
I mean, he's giving Moo the rundown here. I tell you what, it's gonna do it. Pycat.
DGen Aura is the truth, man.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. And also because I feel like you get a lot out of what having either a Chen or Enchantress with the OmniKnight. Because one thing that you could do very well early game is send those Might go down here again.
I think he will, yeah, with this torrent. Surely the damage is going to be there. And indeed it is. Another pickup for coL in this mid lane. It's so spooky.
Just wrap around with just a single centaur, gank a lane. You get the stomp off, and then it also provides the heal bomb that you could throw on with the purification. We do see a lot of C teams run that strategy. I think Execration run it very well.
One lane, Misery. There's the grab onto Moo. He's going to have Burrow Strike back up in a second, so we'll be able to try and run away. Pycat looks to chase him down again with his degen aura. As we talked about, is pretty damn strong for running down heroes. They will turn, they'll get the kill. Pycat. Oh, he's not going to be fine. coL kicks on. That must have kicked in just on the edge.
The Observer Ward and move, but he needs one more to actually set up his kill.
Got it.
Yeah, one more.
Two freaks in the neighborhood. CCNC will be taken down, and also to rub salt into the runes.
Under attack.
Lots of gold there for complexity. Up top, Kyle. Looking for the setup onto Zai. As you saw before, it's hard with the amount of evasion and mischance. See if they can actually do this. A lot of damage stolen. As long as he can get it through, they should get the kill. Carl looks for the block off, but the Drunken Haze on Limb is enough to keep Zai safe. A very slippery hero with that amount of mischance and evasion being thrown about very early on in the laning stage. Now, the reaction. Misery comes through. Telekinesis onto Limb, dragging him back into the clutches of PPD. PPD will find the kill. They'll look towards Kyle as well. The three of OpTic punishing complexity as hard as they possibly can. Just slows out onto Kyle. He'll look to turn with a torrent, but they juke it out. Turn back in with a fade bolt from Misery, and OpTic slap.
He is. He just tanked the full duration of a static link, and
they couldn't hit him.
Yeah. I mean, he got pretty low, and that just baited the Razor in.
Why is CCNC in there? Why is he there?
That's a good call.
I'm really confused by that. I don't know what he was doing up there. Why was he in the top lane by the side shot?
It's gonna be close. Repel blocks it.
Z-Freak does manage to find River. Yes, Boo.
Gotta be very careful. Oh, okay. Purification gets used, and now Moo just burrows him to death. Burrow Strike will hit through the tree.
Oh, he picked a salve as well, I think, didn't he, Pycat? That's how I received him. I mean, either way, he's dead. Moo gets the kill. Quite close again. Look for the turret. Side. Juke it out. The setup. Give the wraparound. Tell you what, that's going to do the job. Purification from Pycat. Dodged the Burrow Strike and also somehow ending up with PPD positioned on the high ground. And now PPD just turns back and he's going to look towards Z-Freak. And I'll tell you what, with that Centaur, he's going to get the kill. Oh dear.
Z-Freak looking for his level 6. The level 6 would be really good pairing acid tanking, but Pycat also pretty good at blocking most of that damage with the repel.
Sort of based it as well. Knows the car's not likely to try for the combo with the repel, but I tell you what, Pycat could still be in trouble. A good static link from Limb. It's going to build up the physical. Pycat will continue to run. A lot of damage stolen. That's the clean 224 up for Limb. The Burrow Strikes from Moo. They've got the lockdown. An Omni carry is going to have quite enough damage. And now with Carty Vinini's fairly low, he's going to have the run coming through, covering them. So with that in mind, can he actually survive? Impetus locked in enough damage. He's just stuck in the tree line. Zai will back away. So OpTic Gaming gets the kill, get out. Complexity not doing enough damage to bring him down before Kyle. In fact, Z-Freak, he tries to TP out, but Misery's in with the stolen Burrow Strike. OpTic, they're getting more out of this one. They get the double kill. Deal a little low on the mana. So Moo should be fine to walk this one off, but still, good play from OpTic. That comes to the top. Got taken down 4 times in the laning stage, but he's now back top of the net worth for his own team, and he's shortly going to be closing the gap to complexity. Zai jumps forward, looks for the clap, does manage to get the slow onto Z-Freak. Z-Freak bursted down by the purification. Chester's going to try and fight up in response. Phantasm drags in Misery. They've got Limbs charging forward as well. CCNC zip. TP's out, he'll be fine. The same can't be said though for PPD as the X mark comes out from Kyle. Chesty gets the double kill. Alone with Repel available unless they can get the blind torrent off. Lane free out in his own. Just trying to find the Midas goal. He's not going to get it now. As CCNC and PPD quick to make the jump.
Repel onto the storm. True. Like, does Complexity have anything that deals with that? I know
hard to say, but through the match community, no.
Ooh, good, nice 2-man Burrow Strike.
Very nice indeed from Moo. Sets up for the kill onto the Pycat carry. See if they can chase down more. Limp has the Eye of the Storm. He's looking towards Misery. The heal from PP.
A lot more work.
But it's an Omni.
Yeah, and I feel like he does a lot, even with very little network. Like, pretty much he's paid for his intel and guarding range. Top lane. Kyle. I think.
Yeah, CCC just got a decent amount of mana in the tank.
Yeah. Again, I think Storm is really going to be a true carry and a damage dealer. And it's pretty much the drafting around CCNC and building a team around him is important.
Got him. Zai. Gonna find Moo here. They have the telekinesis from Misery. They pop the primal split. They should have enough control onto Moo. They do indeed. Boulders to the face and Zai with the reaction.
Complexity has gotten all tier 1s and have begun sieging the tier 2. This is definitely a very good.
Misery made a bit of a risky play here. Does show himself. They're going to move in with 3. Misery's not getting out of that.
Top tower is under
I don't
attack.
think the static link in particular does too much of anything.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be tricky. And I'll tell you what, the move, finding a perfect setup there with the Burrow Strike. TA comes out, Pycat trying to run himself away. Not going to make more than enough damage.
And he, I believe, just used Guardian Angel, so...
He did? Yeah, pop GA on the way down there. So that is that big cooldown that Complexity now is trying to use around. And in fact, they found a catch here straight up. They managed to find Zai. Will he get the chance to get the ult out? He will, thanks to Misery coming in with the stolen Burrow Strike. Gives the time for the Primal Split to be there. CCNC turning up into town now. They'll turn straight towards Chessie on the Chaos Knight, and they'll get the kill. Big pick off for OpTic Gaming.
Wait, Guardian comes out. I don't think Guardian's actually back up this though.
It isn't.
Yeah.
Still on cooldown as for now for Omni.
Very dangerous for
And in
OpTic.
fact, look, he gets caught out on the sidelines. Boost straight there with the jump in. Chessie, look at the Phantasm opportunity. He gets it off. He's got all the 3 extra illusions out. He looks towards Pycat with the repel. Pycat making it away for now.
He has Blink. Keep that in mind.
Trying to get this catch off. He should be able to jump forward, and there we go. Jumps in, grabs Pycat, brings him back, and brings him down. Pycat gone. So they can get any more. CCNC zipping in, zipping out. He's out of mana. Does have to be careful on this Storm Spirit. Moo's going to come in with the jump. But look at this Primal Split from Zai. It's just controlling Chessie perfectly on the back of it all. Chessie just can't get involved in the fight. CCNC has to kill himself. Using the Bloodstone suicide, gets out of the game. But overall, Complexity do indeed.
I mean, Storm's the one with the Bloodstone charges, so I think that's not really a worthwhile trade for him.
Again with the Burrow Strike setup, they've got the Ice Blast. As long as they can get a few right clicks, they could do it, but the TA comes through. Pycat keeps himself alive, and OpTic now with the response. Jump forward, telekinesis drops, move back into the purification from Pycat. They're fighting around him, and it's impossible for the opposition to do anything. Where you have these games where sure he hits the creeps, but he turns up the fight, he's going to get ignored. They do manage to find Zai, looking to try to get the primal split off, but a great torrent from the low ground. Kyle disables him, Zai can't get the primal off. Well, Misery caught out in the jungle of Complexity. I don't know if Lim's going to be prepared for this one. He does have the BKB. Zai actually blinks in right up to the back lines, goes to the primal split. BKB comes out from Lim, but straight away the static link is broken. PPD forces himself away. Moo coming in with the Burrow Strike at the sidelines. The CCNC zips out of the ultimate. He's not going to be hit by the boat, comes back in, trying to look for Kyle. Kyle has the rum on him. A lot of damage reduction, keeping this Cooper alive. And now with the Burrow Strike, Ice Blast perfectly on target by Z-Freak as he lands it on PPD and Pycat. OpTic lose 2, despite themselves trying to force the issue, and now coL, they're moving for more. Sure, he had the Eon disc, but Zai, he's already used the ultimate. He gets X-Mark back into the hands of coL. Chessie brings him in with a rift, grabs the double kill, and now OpTic, they're 3 men down, 3 men without buyback, and Complexity, they're into the base.
Well, that was a very sloppy team fight for both sides here. Oh, okay, taking the Aegis. We saw Lim missing the link, we saw Kyle missing the goal, but the fact of the matter is, their heroes are just super tanky, and Stormster at this point in the game isn't doing enough damage by himself. If you look at without the lineup without the Storm, who else is actually doing the damage?
I mean, that's the thing, and any time that Pycat doesn't have to repel on himself, Moo is instantly in with a Burrow Strike setup.
And there's no Guardian.
Quite happily take the opportunity to do so, unless they lose someone at the start. Chessie quick with a blink. As soon as he spots BPD, then posts the BKB, and he knows, yeah, he's got a haste rune. It's going to wear out, but he'll still head to the center of the fight, forcing Pycat back. You are going to see CCNC trying to pick off Z-Freak. Z-Freak forces it away, finally goes down. CCNC does get the kill, costing quite a bit of mana though. Primal Split comes through, Brom's died, but he's lost the Earth Banner. He's going to die during the split. They lost Pycat, double kill for Lim. CCNC's trying to fight up against it, but CCNC's out of mana. He's got to get out of there. As coL, they're looking to chase. They'll put the drum charge. Moo's on the hunt. He'll jump forward with the Shiva's Guard. They've got the vision. Force forward with the Burrow Strike. Moo's going to find an epicenter as well. CCNC, he's got to kill himself. He really has, and there we have it.
Well, we got to use a couple of buybacks that we're looking to defend. The bolt just flies somewhere.
Yeah, having to commit suicide with the Bloodstone and buying back. This is not where CCNC wants to be.
Oh, no.
They've got the Burrow Strike. They've got the damage.
That's
They're
GG.
going to lose CCNC off the buyback. What the heck is going on? I think so many question marks for the draft and the items at this stage for OpTic's lineup. What was the plan? It didn't seem like there was ever going to be any. They just don't do any damage. They run in. I mean, it is a carry Omni Knight, so there was the, at this stage, look to be taking an easy stroll to winning the series and knocking OpTic Gaming down to the lower bracket.
We're gonna see the X back on him, so he's right back in the fight. Pretty good HP. Omni Knight blends in.
Oh, here comes the carry Omni.
There he goes.
There he goes.
And there you got the control on the Brewmaster. Brewmaster looks like he's gonna get hit by the boat. That's gonna be another kill.
Got to be careful, Complexity. That's the carry Omni Knight they're looking at. Or nearly had it then. But no, with that, it's game over for sure. There's 3 dead. GG is called. This game is over and done. Complexity take the victory 2-1. OpTic Gaming, we will see them again, but they'll be down in the lower bracket, playing in the 3rd and final series of today. They have a series to prepare for it.
I think